Hello, and welcome to Monster Hunter Generations Ultimate. Today I have a lot of quests that I want to try to get through. I'm gonna just get started right away. But there's at least a good selection of monsters that are available. It's kind of loud for me, but yeah, a lot of 5-star stuff. Only a few of these types of quests to do, like a couple mining quests, the rest are actual monster hunts. I have a capture. Might be best to start with the capture when I'm still ready and able to think. Oh, V-Hills. I don't think V-Hills have temperatures. I don't have a no temperature trap or capture setup. I need to improve that, but it works. Okay, I was correct. I think it's likely to be in here. Or on this path. Because that's where the eggs are in the next one. It's a very blue moon. Okay. It's a very pale looking Rathian because of the moonlight. Yes, got the upgrade. It's nice. Convenient. And I'm gonna get charged. Lucky. I did not. Oh. Kind of not the best. You know, give it a reload. Oh, lucky. I got that extra hop. To remember that this is a capture quest. Okay. Remember that I need to keep this in mind, but go with the shock trap, because if it's green, I will assume that I have mega potions selected, and I'll waste the trap. I'll probably waste the trap anyway, but I'm more likely to waste the trap on if it's green as well. Nope. Nope. Thank you for missing. Yep. Oh, yep, the charge. Classically obnoxious. I think if this is Rathian's theme, it's kind of, I don't know, it's very generic sounding. And if it's not Rathian's theme, then obviously it's generic sounding. No antidote on my setup. Okay, I need to update this for sure. Take my general setup, just add tranks and traps. I need to not be lazy about it, just set it up. It's not difficult. I don't understand supplies. Are they random? Are they different on a quest-by-quest basis? It's very inconsistent. Sometimes they show up when the monster's just about to die. Sometimes they show up this early. I'd rather if they would come down here. Should have moved sooner. Instead, not wasted time. Worth it if I get hit, because otherwise I was wasting time. I'm surprised that was a stun. I got hit by the charge, but I must have gotten double hit or something? Because the charge into the tail swipe is only 2 hits. I thought generally, at least in other ones, it was at least 3 hits. Maybe that was a change for later games. Or maybe she has a high stun rate. Because actually, yeah, stun must have changed between here and Rise, because stun as a skill to resist it is like reduces the chance of being stunned instead of reducing the duration. So it must have changed. Okay, captured, don't forget. I don't know if that counts as the tail. Good. I'm gonna get hit. I got lucky because they didn't actually turn enough. Oh, okay, I don't know what they were attacking. I guess they were attacking me? Predicting that I would run there despite being in its blind... Well, would have been its blind spot. I wonder how the deviant version of Wrathbane goes. Whether it's a major change or still basically the same monster with just stronger. It could have stronger poison. That wouldn't surprise me. Because with stronger poison, it would be more dangerous. Maybe bigger fireballs. Oh, he got hit. He took no damage. Or he probably did. Bullfango probably took damage, just no damage numbers means you don't actually know. Oh. Move. Kind of a simple fireball. If I get another mount, that's when I'm going to start worrying about capturing. Oh, I was lucky. Get out of here, Bull Drum. Bullfango, not Bull Drum. No tail cut yet. Makes it feel like it should be fine to keep going without issue. Oop. it's generous that that doesn't do any poison. That's the exact type of attack that probably should poison if it hits with the tail. Agreed. Worth it. I wonder where it gets the downforce when it's landing here. Is it flapping its wings upwards to get the extreme downforce to bump into the ground like that? Oh, of course. It's interesting that they dig out of the ground for some reason. Yeah, I figured it would leave soon. Guy can turn pretty effectively. Very effective. Charging monster. Okay. Play it. Wait, that's not a walkable area, that's just water. I'm gonna get hit here. Okay, he didn't go for the tail sweep. Okay, now's where I have to start. I don't think I can go for an elemental discharge, whichever name it is. Because I actually do worry that I might kill it. I think I might preemptively trap it. Get it to do an attack. Not that, because I don't actually know how long that. Okay, this might be fine. The classic. I don't think it's in range yet, but I think it's close enough. Oh, it wore off real quick. I could barely even get a single hit in during that. Just stop flying, please. You're not Rathalos. You're much more terrestrial. But if I now kill it, I'll be very frustrated, considering I attempted to capture it already, and it didn't capture. I mean, it's definitely close. That felt like a weird hit. I think it was fine. Here's the issue with flying monsters, I really don't know. Maybe it is limping, but it's not showing it because it's just flying away. I didn't pay attention. I sort of just assumed that it was still paintball, but I should know where it goes. I'm assuming it went to the nest area. Or that path at the very least. This guy's very committed. if it's asleep. It's not. I bet I can't fight it here. I can. Barely, but... barely. She should have sharpened. I don't trust this game at all. I guess the trap just takes such a long time. What? Like... it clearly knows there's a pitfall trap. It's everywhere but the pitfall trap. Did a very good job jumping over it. What a weird... this is so odd. Oh, capture quests. None left on the tier, so I'm done with that. That's good. I really hope there's no capture quest for Deviants. That seems like the worst idea. No new quest. Feeling Carver's kind of nice. Lagombi. I guess I'll do this page next. I'll do Lagombi and some mining. But where do the bloodstones come from? It's mining almost certainly, but... oh no, I don't need to capture. But Lagombi's the monster. I wonder if I have to fight two at the same time. Oh, two at the same time is kind of annoying. Wait, they already did this. I guess they did it in a different location, but... we've already done a double Lagombi quest. Rude. Feels weird for them to do it twice, but... easy. Easy padding. Unseen. Lagombi was totally unseen. Okay. I guess this is a double monster, so it should be relatively quick. I don't know, most of the double monster hunts feel a lot quicker than the normal monster hunts with only one. They have lower HP individually, so it feels like there's less time spent chasing them. Okay, got there in time. I got to reload. Haha, you can't... Hey, how'd it roll up a hill? That's impressive. Oh, this is kind of really poorly, put together, huh? This particular ledge is just really not good. Might be the worst ledge I've seen in the game so far, which is very specific, but not quite. I could have, if I gotten the jump, I would have been fine there. Nope. What? Was he targeting me? It is a Lagombi. It is a low... I would say one of the lowest level monsters. Just a step above the drones. Probably a step below Arzuros at the very least. And Arzuros is pretty low as well. It's funny that it's a 5-star, not a 4-star. I wonder if it's specifically because there's 2 Lagombis that it's a 5-star? That's fine. Those Zamites, they're very funny. They're annoying, but they're funny. It's a really long trek. It didn't speed boost to get up here, it just ran really slowly, which is kind of surprising. It's fine. Free sharpness. Well, there's its buddy. Saves me a lot of time. As long as I kill this guy quickly. Oh, unpredictable. Damn. Hit me. Thank you. Oops, too slow. That was a little quicker. I could have I-framed. Gotta play better. Although it is Lagombi, so I don't really want to. I'd rather just play greedily. And see what I can get away with. Oh. I'll have to keep an eye on the guy leaving. I hate paintballing this second one, but if they're gonna split up, I need to keep track of the next guy. Okay, he's dead. Good. Okay, the mount shouldn't be too far. That's fine. Okay. React. Oh, there it is. Very... I kinda want to see how Snow Baron Lagombi plays. I think that's the deviant's name. I haven't bothered fighting it yet. But I kinda wonder how it's gonna go. What's gonna change, whether it's gonna have more snow-based attacks, or if it's just gonna be more varied, more damage, more speed. Oh, I think I deserve to have been hit there. That 100% should have hit me. Bad. Got lucky. I got it. Efficient jump. I feel like that should have hit me a little sooner than it did. That's mostly just me. Kinda wish there was a leg break on the Gombi. To like influence its jet dashes and stuff. Wrong button. I thought I had put it away. At this rate, I think I need to start preparing to carve the Gombi if I want to get anything out of it. Really friendly looking. Yeah, I figured that last one was greedy. Wait, I can climb the wall here? Huh? Guess you can use this to jump down and attack? It's kind of neat. Nice try. Better luck next time. Oh, you got him at least. Okay. Should be fine. Oh, I love when they can't see you and they rocket into a rock wall. But because it's not Celtis, they don't get stuck in the wall. Always. Always unpredictable. Captain off, don't you dare. Nice try. I wonder what there could be about Snowbear and Lagombi that would make it interesting. Oh, I think I should have been hit there. But I'm glad I wasn't. Oh, that shouldn't have hit. One, two, three. Because Snowbear and Lagombi's just faster, that's not really interesting. But I don't know, if it has like Ice Claws, like Ghost Harag, that'd be fun. I doubt it would, because otherwise why would Ghost Harag have been made, but what is it doing? What am I doing? Reloading, but... very confusing when a monster doesn't actually attack something that makes sense. Bad. No, I'll just let it go. Yeah, figures. It'll be fine. Just very slow. Why is it not reacting to the fact that I'm trying to attack it? Lovely. That could have ended 30 seconds sooner if I'd just swung and hit it. 20 seconds maybe. Interesting enough. Vessel and Gombies. Oh yeah. The iceberg cycle where it gets eaten there and then it resurfaces and continues the eternal loop into the whirlpool, but not really a whirlpool. It does rotate, but it's mostly just a cliff into what would have to be like a bottomless pit. More progress. I guess putting a gathering quest. Mining for a specific item. I'm gonna check to make sure I'm collecting in the right areas, but other than that, I'm not sure. I don't know if there's any useful gathering. Or if there's any gathering that's worth grabbing. Actually, there's one that just gives more gathering. One of these. Don't think it was creamy waffles. This one that just gives more gathering at a gather point. Yes, this. If I can get gather to trigger, it will help. Bloodstones. Okay. So, Monster Hunter Generations Ultimate Bloodstones. Frozen Seaways, what I should actually be checking. So F Seaway high rank. Area 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 9. 6, so yeah, it should be these gather points? Yep. Simple enough. Ooh. Getting a bit of extra for this would be good. Because Time-Worn Charms would be nice to collect. But thank you. Given that the bloodstones seem to drop in twos, this actually should be pretty quick. I don't actually remember the zone numbers. Okay, 3, that means it's good. More charms would be nice. I'm really hoping for some sort of quick sheath plus 10, so I just equip it and boom. Not gonna happen though. I can't remember if it's even possible to get 10. One short. That wind looked very funny. Guess while I'm here I should gather whatever these are. Learn what these drop. Oh, okay, that's useless. For right now. It'd be good for insect glaive, but that's it. I still need to mess with that. See how it was in this game. All I know is the leveling is complicated compared to what it became. This is a 5? I can gather anyway, but I can't remember if 5 was on the list. Yes, it was. Hopefully I can get a lucky break. Ooh, deep bloodstone. That's not what I need. It's really not what I need. Okay. That was maybe the worst positioning of the line between zones I've ever seen. It was really far off. This is zone 7, which supposedly might have it. Over there. I could have probably gotten that if I'd checked to the right first. And he wouldn't have aggroed and I'd have been fine. The pretty big Zamtrios. Charm, always good. Please? Oh. At least I'm a snowman. No face though. Faceless snow cat. Thank you. Oh, that's a danger. Wait, can the cat not Superman? Maybe it can. I just tried there and it didn't work, but come on, give me what I need. I got it. I'll keep going until I need to leave, but okay, quick check. If I'm running, can I just get hit. If I'm running, I give up. I can't test anything if I'm getting perma knocked over. No fun. Well, hope I can get... Ooh, actually I could die to a Zamite. I was gonna try to see if I get some charms, but I'd rather not die. That'd be a waste of time. Not that it'd waste that much, but the animation for eating the acorn is frustratingly long. Okay. I mean, the way back has to be over this way. Like, there's no, it's not. That's blue. That's red. Well, only one more of these mining quests left. I guess I'll do it next to get it over with. Not very normal looking ice. Obviously it's old and all that, but... Like, why is that ice there under the water? Maybe it's supposed to be connected to something underneath? Okay. Give me something good. Maybe that's good. Snow Baron? Isn't that the deviant thing? Huh. You can get it on a decoration, apparently. Well, it's right there, but that's the Snow Baron Lagombi set piece. Kirinico has decorations and then it doesn't list anything below. Weird. That feels out of place. They're not very good, but I'll keep them all. Because I should really be melting these. Okay. One more mining quest and then I can just do monster hunts. You know, it was creamy waffles that had... Nope. What was it then? Was it the Wyvern Burger? Oh, I guess it's this. Oh, because it's the hummus, and so it's weird. These, ugh, useless. Uragan. Uragan's, I think, the worst quest left. I don't like Cephadrome, but it's 2, so they're weaker, but at the same time it's worse. Plesioth can be annoying when it just swims. I don't like Shogun Centaur. Yangaruga, That one will be interesting, because that, I think, is an arena quest? F Slayground? It'll be interesting. This is the last generic gather quest. I need 20 coal. Great fun. That's not safe. Very not safe. I'm not even gonna read where. I'm gonna assume any mining will potentially have coal in this map. Though I don't actually know where there is any mining on this map. Oh, that's way too bright. 2 mining points and a mushroom point? I don't know what that bright green, cyan, whatever color is. Please leave me alone. Hey, he missed. Nice. Very lucky. Okay. Those are mushrooms. Weird. Weird. I expect this is not the place to go to gather. Just because it's a dead end and it can't loop to anywhere, but... There also might be almost nothing here. But there's one, so I'll grab it. I can't remember if coal only stacks to 10 though. I hope it stacks to 20. Nope, it stacks to 10. Good thing I checked. It's like hub quest, it's multiplayer, it makes sense, but it's dumb. It's just why only 10 stacks of coal? Or 10 coal in a stack. But it's a good opportunity to be reading about new Pathfinder 2e classes that are playtestable. Not that I've ever played it, but it's fun to read. Interesting implementations of like a necromancer in a less time restricting method. Not having 400 different units to control, making every turn take 10 minutes. It seems interesting. I'm just running. I'm trying to read. Because I have to get out to deliver the coal, to come back, to collect more coal. Oh, Yen Garuga, I hate you. Please stay away. Please don't attack me. Please climb faster, you useless cat. It also takes way too long to stand up. And now I'm stuck in roar. Please. Maybe I give up. And I can't climb this. It's impossible. Okay, hide behind a wall. Please. Don't you dare. Oh. Okay, lucky. I think this is the way out. Okay, thank goodness I'm out. And then I have to make my way back out again later, but... Okay, no, it can't just attack while flying like this, right? So far they didn't. It's a fairly nice entry that you never see in this game because you always spawn down here. But... Run! Hopefully he stops chasing. I hope he doesn't chase me to another zone. That would be the most annoying issue. Being chased. Please don't hit me. Aha, efficient. Totally intentional. There's ore up here, good. Okay, hopefully I can get everything here. Or not. Okay, so one over there. Anything else? Not here. I'm not gonna go down to that other path. Two. Oh. I'm at 4, I think. Charm is good. Burn. There's definitely nothing here. I forgot this was a webland. Okay, hopefully I can get this before he attacks me. Probably not, is my guess. Not all of it, at least. Ooh, another charm, that's good. Oh. Okay, sure. Maybe there's something I can mine in that area that he was in before. And if not, I don't know where I need to check. I'm not going back to where he was, and I'm not running all the way down to zone 9 or whatever. Shoot, I could have grabbed a map. Check here. Okay. Everything looks fine. I don't know why I'm gathering this when I've been skipping them so many times before, but... Is this a bug gather point? Like a termite mound? Nope, it's dung. Okay. Good to know that that's there, though. I don't really know where to gather now. I guess I can run all the way down and over again, but... 4 more coal. Oh, there's one here. It's just hard to see. But nothing. Just armor spheres. Which I will be happy to have later. Oh, that's where I wanted to jump. Oh well. I guess I'm going this way. So current hope is there's something to mine out here. Oh, this is this. I forgot about these guys. Oh, that was a waste of time. Okay, standing up properly. Good. So I guess I have to go down here. Kind of restricted in terms of where I can mine. But it's fine. I think this area is kind of useless. Because it's so small. So I guess I have to hop down, hope that these have respawned. Okay, please. 4 coal. 2 sets of 2. It's not happening. Might? It's probably not. Yep. Aha. What a shame. Okay. More over there. Please be lucky. And if not, I guess I have to go to the one at the very bottom. There. Silly quest. It's a Again, weird that they have Coal Quest in high rank. I guess it's to make the player, if they're doing all these quests, it makes them collect some charms, I guess. But other than that, it's just kind of weird. But now it's just large monsters. I guess I should do Cephadrome next? No, I have to do Uragon, because that's in the same page. Okay, I think it's best. I wonder if it's better to run all the way there. I wonder what the comparison between vertical distance climb versus horizontal movement is. Because horizontal is a little... It's faster per meter, but it does require actually doing stuff other than pushing up. What a quest. Oh, more of these. Always good. More dragon element. Ooh, fossil thing. Those are good to get. Maybe these are the best types of quests to get weapons like that? Ooh, transporter. It's more. Actually, that's good, isn't it? Maybe not good, but I think that's the one that you can't... Yeah, you can't craft it. So you actually have to get lucky to find it. Whether the age charge blade is any good, I don't know. Probably not. But for collecting purposes, I think that's good to get. Because what? Age charge blade level 7. 380 raw. Minus 70 affinity. Impact file. No element, no decoration slots. It doesn't seem good. Though it can be turned into Chrono Gear and Teostra Striker, so maybe. Whatever Chrono Gear might be good. 290, 45 Dragon seems better. And the Teostra Striker... 280, 48 Blast, Purple Sharpness, Impact might be usable. That seems to suggest like that you need 3 of them. And that seems rough. If you want to collect every weapon. Which, collecting every weapon would already be rough no matter what, but that just makes it worse. Okay, back to hunting. I still haven't tried charge blade this, have I? Maybe, actually. 380 raw minus 70. Is there a... There might be... keep bumping. There might be that skill... Oops. that gives a chance for negative affinity when it triggers to actually be positive. It's like blunt attacker or something in other games. Oh, Oregon and Volcanic Hollow. I think that is the worst imaginable. Nope. Blunt is Bludgeoner, which is attack based on how low. I should look at affinity-based stuff. That would have been silly to get poisoned instantly like that. Okay, I'm assuming it's gonna be in the annoying slot, because I've only ever seen it there. Ah. Negative crit. Bitter affinity. Negative affinity attacks have a chance to be strong affinity attacks. Like maybe the Warren one with that is pretty good. I am just walking on lava. Maybe he's not here. I'll still check the other area down here, but way too bright. That negative affinity could be usable. So yep, not here. That's good. Because these are the... Well, this one's not the worst, but this one here is the worst. Okay, no idea where he is. I've only ever seen him here. But I'm reading about negative affinity. So the bitter affinity, whenever you do a negative crit, there's a 25% chance that it's double damage? Which seems... pretty good if you want to use that weapon. Because maybe 380 raw is pretty high compared to like a lot of others. But I think there's others that have better non-negative affinities that are like 340, 350 already. Oh, there he is. I don't think I should have had iframes through that roar. Unless it wasn't a real roar, which some monsters sometimes do. Safe? Oh, okay, that's actually fine. I already tried to put the weapon away. Get down here. Or don't. I hate these vertical maps. The unavoidable issue of the monsters just don't stay on the level that you want them to be. Which is fine, but it's annoying. I forgot about that. Okay. Look more at the end game. Strength of raw weapons. Please give me the charge. Thank you. I should have probably been targeted there, but guess it was my cat. So inconsistent. Oh, fire. I think it tried to do a sleep earlier? Honestly, I don't love any of the rock-based monsters because they're annoying, but I think if Uragaan didn't have that rolling, it wouldn't be that awful. I just find the rolling impossibly dull. Like, the ground tremors are annoying too, but that's the mechanic that I just don't like, and that's a personal... Everything's a personal opinion, obviously, but... Oh, whatever. We'll take the charge. Mega Potion. Can you look at actual... Beak Axe is the end. Kuchku. It gets up to 300 with fire and affinity. I have to look for the highest raw. Which for now is not going to be very thorough. Excuse me, sorry. There's a Scipio, which is a Massacre Hatchet. It's to 370 raw, but only minus 30 affinity. Which maybe the 30 affinity can be overpowered to reach 100 affinity anyway, with less commitment than negative crit. So I don't know. Doesn't seem worth it to use the Warren, other than for, I don't know, style. Like, picking for style purposes is fine. Yeah, it don't seem great. Elder Frost Unleasher has 370, 10 defense, 5% affinity, and 20 ice. Hello. I've been looking at switch axes and weapons in this game for a minute. So I was just looking at comparing a worn weapons in this game seem kind of silly. Cause I got a worn charge blade, and I think the only way you can get them is from random drops. Ah. Serious gameplay or goofy gameplay? I think that's kind of the two lines for, I assume, Kerbal Space Program is what you are saying, and not some other abbreviation. Because, like, there's the serious science, mathematics sort of approach, and then there's, I'm gonna make a spinning rocket plane monstrosity. Yeah, but like, it's not purely just goofy, using it as a way to make silly looking things. Deserved it. Sleep. Hit me, cat. Thank you. Guess I wait. Yeah. I mean, my understanding, maybe, well, my impression is like flying to a moon or something is not necessarily crazy, but like orbiting, getting back, any of that takes a lot of effort to do properly. Or to learn how to do in the first place, at least. Got a lot of quests to clear today, or that I want to get through. Oh. I don't like Oregon rolling. It's really obnoxious. Ooh. I guess that means you're gonna have to build it totally new. Yeah. Oh. For me, I think my character was good enough because it makes me want to cover their face with a mask. Because I like seeing the armor. I don't really care about the character's face. So for me, not wanting to see what the character looks like is the ideal. I don't think the character I made was awful, but it's not something that I would want to look at for a long time. Served. Rude. Oh, where did I land there? Yeah. That's why I'm happy when I have a non-nice looking character. Oh, I hate that mechanic. It's obnoxious. Ooh, it's too close to the edge, so you can't actually mount the monster. Very frustrating. The obnoxious mounts, I guess. I mean, it's... that was a bad hitbox, in my opinion, but... it's not surprising that it's terrible and poorly done in every way, because the other option would be weird interactions with, like... you mount the monster... and then either they have to force the monster to move in a particular odd way, or they'd have to teleport you back into the main area. Like, it's awful. And they could do better. But it makes sense. I don't like it. I wish they didn't do it, but... excuse me, sorry. I think generally, though, it doesn't count as a mount. So the next mount is reasonably quick compared to what it would normally be. But nope, rude. How's that an attack? I really don't like these is giving areas where monsters can walk that you can't. It's very frustrating. Because that's part of the issues with mounting and getting kicked off. I know, but like what kind of attack is that? That's the type of thing a dog would do. Just like poke you with his nose, stuff like that. Huh. He can't beat me. Worth it. He missed. Oh, found me that time. Like, I don't know. It's kind of... I feel like World and Rise had a lot less of these slope issues. It had a lot of slopes and stuff, but they definitely did a better job of making it actually work properly. Like, these slopes in this game are kind of rough. Oh, I can get hit. Oh, I missed. Oh, I can't hit him because he's in the lava. Good mechanic, not a waste of time. From the lava to the lava. Guess I sit here waiting. It's just a silly mechanic. I have to sit here waiting, hoping that it's going to sleep. And if it is, then it should hopefully be asleep by now. I think... Oh. It's not asleep, so it's definitely not. I'll have to check something. I'm about to get hit. I somehow escaped, mostly. No, somehow that hit me. Please miss, thank you. I'm not sure. I mean, it doesn't look like a tail cut type. At least not like a proper tail cut. But more, it could have a, like one of the sort of fragmented tail cuts. Where like a small fragment breaks off and you can break it. But I would agree that it would be weird if it had a proper tail cut. Just ran over there to get a running start. Well, rolling start, but... Oh, I hate Oregon. Like, what is it walking to the middle to walk back to me for? That actually hit slightly sooner than it should have, I think. It deserved to hit, but I don't know what happened there. Ooh, I've actually gone through all my mega potions. I really don't think stories can be viewed as an old gen game even. But like, well, because story is it's not. I mean, the only real like gameplay-wise, stories is not at all similar. And like, I guess there could, because the main difference between first, like, old gen and not old gen would just be the gameplay, right? Like, I can't think of any other examples, but I guess, but like, I don't know. I just don't get why it would be something to be sad about. When it's just a totally different... It's effectively a different series, just in the same... I hate that mechanic. Where they like roll then fall, but you can't do anything about it. It's a big waste of time. Rude. This Renoplos. Immune to ground tremors. Oh, and he's going back to the zone now. I love this game. What a good game. That was a normal push, which I meant to not do, but... Okay. Considering it left twice, it should be basically dead. I mean, I think the ideal is just no lava. No lava, no stuff like that on any map where you can't go yourself. Like, just design the maps where those things don't exist, and I think that would be enough. Not these sorts of areas where, like, you don't really want to be walking here, but it's not as hot, it's not straight lava, so you can go there, you just take a lot of damage. And it's not so unrealistic as walking in, like, magma. It's still unrealistic because you'd be dying, but you're a magic hunter who can take hits from giant monsters, so... A little suspension of disbelief is already... I just think those... Outside of specific monsters, those areas don't add anything to the game, I feel. They're just annoying. Actually, an example I guess would be Plesioth in this game. It's annoying, but it's a little better, I think. Plesioth will jump into water and shoot you, like a turret sort of shooting. You can't attack him at all, but like it's sort of a phase. It's annoying, but it's consistent. It's not the monster randomly wandering into lava that you can't follow. It's like, I don't enjoy it, but it's better than the lava. It's also way too bright in this game. But I guess I can do Plesioth to show the water transition stuff. That seems decent. 22 minutes. Ooh. Ah, Crystal Beard Oregon. Oh, Deviant Oregon, Deviant Yangaruga. Both sound unfun. Yeah, like... yeah, I guess I can do the Plesioth next just because it's here. There's a lot of deviants. I still haven't really done any of them. But... where would I be going? Oh, that's an awkward place. Up here? Okay. There's the Plesioth. Like, this is more annoying than the hip checks on Plesioth. But like, there's a clear distinction between when it's in the water and out of the water, and I think that makes it a little less annoying than the lava, where they can just randomly walk into it. Come on. Hop on out. Come on. Do something. Maybe I shouldn't be falling. Maybe that makes it worse. Kind of want to paintball it though. Nice. Well, I guess I FK until it hops out. There it is. Kind of like Plesioth visually. It's way too tall. Like, its legs are huge. Though this might actually be an above average sized one. Oh. Get out of here. Ludroths. Strong water. Look at that Ludroth, bugged out. Oh yeah, you can't actually fight it because it doesn't like cooperate. Oh, I should be near a mount actually soon. There it is. Nope, that's just a knockover. Weird. And that was a hip check for sure. That... whatever. Oh, okay. It was an attempted hip check. This is actually kind of one of the more annoying things about Plesioth. Its movement when it's downed, so you can't really target its head or its tail. You just have to center of mass, hope it hits. No, not into the water. It's gonna move somewhere else. Or it's gonna attack me, which is more annoying, actually. Nope. It doesn't know what it's doing. What a good monster. Kind of prefer it to Cephadrome, though. Because at least aesthetically it's kind of cool looking. Cephadrome's just kind of boring. Not that Plesioth is that good. Oh, okay. I always love when the laser starts at me. Yeah. Oh. Well. I mean, I think it'd be better at flying than Nargacuga, that's for sure. Okay, cat, that's not what I want. I want to actually roll there. Good hit. Yeah. Well, sort of. I think it's sort of. To me, it seems like flying fish, sort of, is maybe the intent. What a weird run. But it definitely looks like it should fly. Where Nargacuga doesn't really feel like it should be able to fly. I like Plesioth's face. It's very fish-like. Yeah. I wish it would stop standing over there. Sadly, it has ranged attacks, which means it doesn't always move to where I am. That was a bad hitbox. I think this is one of the things. We have all these monsters that they make super tall for no reason. It looks awful because you can't see it when you're actually fighting it. But then they do the tail sweep, like 180 tail sweep that's everywhere. And they have to be able to actually hit the hunter, so it just has a bad hitbox most of the time. Because only the end of the tail should ever be able to hit a hunter when it does that tail sweep. But it still can hit. Nope. That was fine, I guess. The direction of the hit was wrong, but... Yes. I think a smaller Plesioth would be great. Oh, yep. Because it would probably help with the hitboxes on hip checks and stuff. Because I think a lot of the issues with the hitbox are it's just too tall. So to make it actually threatening with its attacks, it has to have these like janky hitboxes. Because otherwise it wouldn't hit. Yeah, let's get hit. Yeah. They definitely could have individual, like, oh, here's the bad hitbox version. You could even just call the quest Old Plesioth. Have the quest dialogue be like, this is an old Plesioth. That was weird how it moved. What? Oh, what? It has a sleep effect? I didn't know Plesioth had a sleep. It has all these other obnoxious things and also has a sleep effect? I mean, I say this tier, it's not that... Like, there's... I can say memes about the hitbox. It's not a good hitbox, but... It's... And it, for all I know, it could be the worst hitbox in the game, but... You can't... It at least doesn't hit you when it's going to the left and you're here. Like, it's not as bad as it could be. Because there's a lot of... Like, that probably... I mean, the leg hits, but it probably shouldn't hit, but... There's a lot of ones that clip you when you're already on the other side, and this is at least not the worst of those. That is fine, just weird. You can really see that wind pressure on the hip check. That's actually kind of my least favorite thing, when it does that run for no reason. It did it intentionally there, it had a reason, but... It's... I don't know, it's not my least favorite monster. It's not great, but... Yeah, it has a sleep bite. Why does Plesioth get a sleep bite? It has like a water laser. It's huge, it has a crazy wide hit check, but it also has a sleep bite. Weird. That slide forward is janky looking. Not that strong. One of the fishier monsters. There's a bunch of aquatic ones, but it's just... It is a fish with legs. And a... You know... water beam and sleep bite and stuff, but... Structurally it's very fish-like, which is fun. And then it has the fish on dry land. Hey, this game, man. Sliding me under because it's hopping a bunch. Okay, hit me please. Good enough. Oh, that guy's gonna drown. Oh no, he woke up. Is my other cat drowning? Wherever they are? Oh no, my other cat's dead. Reasonable. Yeah, I don't know, I think I prefer Plesioth to Uragon. Because Uragon's, the rolling is such a waste of time. It feels really weird to say that it would taste like fish. Because it doesn't seem like it would. Like, I've never eaten any reptiles or, my brain is empty on the word. The other guys. I've never eaten any of them. I imagine it'd be a cross between that and fish. It's like maybe like a tough fish? I'm just can't remember amphibians. The other guys. Reptiles and the other guys. I forgot the word amphibian. But like, oh, that is the biggest one I've seen. Like, I sort of feel like, because apparently like crocodile and stuff are tough. They're probably not very fish-like, it's probably more like other land-based meats. But I sort of, yeah, like tough. I think rubbery would make it kind of tough. Now, any explanations of... Like, it would... Yeah. Like a tough, chewy meat, but like maybe it tastes a little, I don't know, salty, fishy. But the texture is like a tough... I think that would make sense. Yeah. Or people would act like it's awesome in soup, but instead it's actually completely flavorless. Like shark fin soup, because the shark fins do not apparently taste like anything. And it's all a kind of terrible thing to do to sharks. Yeah, apparently it's just, I mean, it's like cartilage or something, so it doesn't really taste like much. I mean, you can season anything. Like, you could season... I was gonna try to think of something that is technically edible. Something that is technically edible. Well, I don't know if packing peanuts are technically edible, but you could probably season packing peanuts and make them taste good. But then you're not tasting the... Like, the meat itself doesn't add anything. Necessarily. It might add some, like, sticking components, but... Like, it might thicken up stuff, but... It would be like... It'd be something like, I imagine chicken feet? Which are, I don't know, I've only had it in like a Chinese dim sum sort of context. Where like, you're just eating basically seasoned and sauce-covered chicken skin. It's like, there's no real content to the meat, it's just a vehicle. Which is, I bet, stuff like that would be like. I don't know. I think a lot of the, like, small monsters wouldn't be bad. Like, I don't know, I don't think I'd feel uncomfortable eating, like, Aptonoth. But in terms of like large monsters, I don't know, I'm trying to think of like specific ones that I'm like, based on their design and stuff, what would I be comfortable with? I don't know, I kind of feel like, in a twisted way, as like if you were a hunter, I feel like elder dragons would be, if they tasted good, they'd be the ones. Because you have that justified, like, they're destroying people, like, they're causing actual problems to people, which is human-centric and all that, but yeah, like, there'd be a certain, I don't know, there could be a certain, like, weird power in, oh, I beat this world-threatening Fatalist, and then I ate them, and it was delicious. They probably wouldn't taste very good, though. Because there's like, I don't know, just, I don't think there would be as many qualms necessarily. Like, eating a friendly monster would be a lot harder than eating a world-destroying monster. Oh, almost got this thing out. Double Malfestio is kind of fun. It's a bit all over the place, but oh, made it. I don't think any would taste good. Like, because there's something about, I don't know how it actually comes into play, but I'm under the impression, that might be flawed, that like, generally carnivores and such don't taste as good. And then there's also like bioaccumulation and stuff, like lead in water, then the lower the food chain drink the water, then that's then eaten by the higher in the food chain. Like, you don't really want to eat, it's like tuna has a lot of mercury in it because it's relatively high on the food chain or something. My Teostra probably tastes awful then. Though, it depends. There's like century eggs people like, and they're explicitly like super sulfurous, I think. I've never tried them, they could be delicious for all I know. They look gross. Like, sulfur is sometimes viewed as a good thing in foods. Obviously not on the level of a Teostra eating sulfur directly, but hectic. That's a bad looking hitbox. Run. Run. Safe. Oh yeah. Actually, people do eat like horse meat, and Kieran might be a herbivore. So Kieran might taste okay. Because it's a herbivore, it doesn't necessarily eat anything gross. Like, it could be good. But I think that might be the only Elder Dragon I can think of that might taste not awful. And even then, it's... not sure. Sharpen. Yeah, Elder Dragon eggs would be popular. I could believe it. That was a weird hit. Ooh. I can't remember their name. The oil Elder Dragon would probably taste the worst, or one of the worst tasting. Nakarkos probably doesn't taste good. Yes, Gogmazios. Mazios? Probably Mazios. Nakarkos. Geismagorm could taste fine, but I mean, on the level of Elder Dragons, they probably none taste good. But there's some that would taste worse than others. The Magalas probably taste bad, or maybe they don't taste bad, relative to, you know, presumably not good tasting to begin with. The Magalas probably get you really sick if you ate them. Like, yeah, like not. They would taste maybe fine relative, but got it, good. Yeah. But then Frenzy Virus and you kind of just go crazy. Yeah. Like, eating that, you'd not go well. Maybe you can, if you cook it, the Frenzy Virus is killed and you can actually not worry about it. Probably not, but I guess if the Magalas are weak to fire relative to other elements, then maybe the Frenzy Virus can be cooked out of food. Oh, lucky. There's a lot of meats that people can eat. Yeah. It'd probably be... I don't know what camel might be like, but I would think, like, it could be something deserty, or maybe like a desert lizard sort of taste. But it is a herbivore, so it at least has that going for it. If it matters, which I think it does, but again, I haven't checked. Yeah, tough. Could be tasty though. Yes. With a bit of extra tingle, you know, as the poison gets to you. Bit of extra spice. Or it could be like that pufferfish, like fugu, where if you prepare it properly, it's totally safe. But if you don't, you die. Just did a... What? Hit... Oh, my cat. That was very confusing. I should look at a list of monsters. That's what I should do. I bet, Aknosom would also be like poultry. Maybe more like a ostrich? I don't know what ostrich is like, obviously, but... Ostrich or other, like, ratites. Are there any turtles? Apparently turtles... There are species of turtles that people have eaten that taste great, apparently. At least in, like, the 1800s, 1600s, whatever context. 1800s. Land, please. Thank you. Oh yes, Tetranodon. Tetranodon feels like it'd be hard to eat though. Like it feels too borderline friendly, even though it isn't friendly at all. Yeah, which admittedly, I think growing up in a world where it was a normal animal, I don't think it would have the same interest necessarily, but where was I? Oh, yeah. Monsters and Monster Hunter, it's fun to check, you know, Wikipedia stuff on pages like Sharkfin. You get to help impact and it gets to Mercury and Fish. Because I think in a few places in the world, maybe at least China maybe, Mercury was viewed as being a good thing. It's like shark fins are good for health in traditional medicine. Mercury and even further back traditional medicine, double whammy, extra bonus. It's more efficient. Aeroth is not terrible. I hate Cephadrome. Okay. I think the worst is this one. I'm trying to look for list of Monster Hunter monsters. Deviljho would probably taste like a crocodile, whatever that actually tastes like, but it would probably be similar. Or like Nargacuga would be like a big cat. It would have a... I could definitely see it having like a irony taste. Sort of like spinach can have. Like if you cook spinach in a pan till it wilts down and then you just take a spoonful of that, it just tastes like iron. And gets on your teeth in a weird texture. Ugh. That texture on when you eat like cooked down spinach is unpleasant. I'm just remembering it. I haven't eaten that in years. It's kind of weird. It's a food topic, but I don't know. I kind of think, surprisingly, cooked down spinach is kind of worse than like a... There's this dandelion salad. This is completely disconnected from everything else. There's this dandelion salad that someone makes for, I don't know, like Thanksgiving every year. I can't remember if it's for one of the holidays when my family, broader family, gets together for a bit. It's a dandelion-based salad that is actually somehow more pleasant. It's bitter and all that, but more pleasant than wilted's not the right word, but like cooked spinach somehow. Despite spinach being kind of pleasant by itself. But cooking it gives it a weird mouthfeel. Oh, like you ate like the end of a bit of celery that was chopped off? There is a reason that those are removed. It's probably really tough. Not like health reason necessarily. It's just unpleasant at the very least, I think. I don't think there's a health component. There's no like poison in the root of a celery. Getting beaten up. I just think it'd be tough. Like when you get near the base of I can say a stalk of celery. I don't know if that's the term. It probably is. When you get near the base, it's already like stringy and unpleasant to eat. Yeah, like the white part, just... I mean, I don't even like normal celery that much. Because it's all, like, the fibrous strands that run along it are kind of annoying to chew. I hate Cephadrome. Why does it do this to me? I should have Sonic Bombs, that's my own mistake, but... I think part of chopping off the bottom of a stalk of celery, I think part of it is it's just kind of hard to clean the very base properly, make sure there's no dirt. And like it's not that bad, I think, but not that raw. Oh yeah. Oh, I guess they probably, like, they cleaned, they presumably cleaned it. Okay, that's a little different then. 'Cause I guess if the base, like, white part that you're mentioning, was it significantly wider? Because, like, at least the celery, the base generally, like, flares at the bottom. Okay. Interesting. I don't know. It's probably the same. Like, even, like, store-bought, from what I know. I can't picture celery, 'cause I don't really buy celery. I don't like celery. But I think even the store-bought stuff, you still are supposed to rinse it at least. Which is not saying you didn't or anything, just... At least from what I can remember buying, it generally has... Like, the bottom is a little dirty. And so the very bottom would be a little rougher. Oh, like, I don't know, stuffing or whatever. That's where I would think it would go, in terms of as a ingredient. Yeah. Stuffing's a weird... I keep pressing this button. Stuffing's a weird component, because it's like... The best way to cook stuffing is not inside the turkey, which sort of defeats the... I'm gonna say quote-unquote purpose, because, like, the purpose is making food that's good. So, like... It's no longer stuffing if it's cooked in a tray. It is, because it's the same food, but... It's just... I feel sad that the best way to cook it isn't stuffing it in the turkey. If turkey is what it's being eaten, obviously. Oh, it's gonna do the wiggle. Oh, it didn't. Nice. Well, best is also subjective. Crossed my mind. Yeah. Ham can be pretty good. It's one of those things about American Thanksgiving that sort of, from a, I don't know, pseudo-utilitarian perspective, it's just at such a less, like, spaced out timing. Like, it's so much closer to what would be the Christmas, which not everyone celebrates Christmas, but... It's like the siblings having birthdays on the same day, people with birthdays near Christmas. It all gets... It's all close together, so it has less... It doesn't stand out as much, I guess. Except for the fact that apparently Thanksgiving's like the only actual, like, guaranteed, like, statutory holiday in the US? At least federally or whatever. That cephalodrome was about to run into me. Cephalodrome? Cephalos. Why does Cephadrome drop Cephalos components instead of Cephadrome components? That's weird. Oh. Monster Hunter Online has a monster that's basically just a beaver. Just a beaver that wants to pick a fight. I should just talk to these people. No. No, I know why these people want to talk. Button mash time. And this is also slow. Kushala Daora was a flagship monster? Duramboros is a weird monster, I think. Like, having fought it now once, maybe twice, it's a weird guy. But Bambara would probably taste like, I don't know, elk, reindeer, moose, one of those. Which might not taste good. I don't know. When people hunt deer... Oh, I shouldn't be lazy. Actually, here's an easy one. I bet Arzuros tastes like bear. So it would probably be edible, though I don't... My impression is bear doesn't taste the best without a lot of prep. It's gamey and tough and stuff. Yes. Maybe a few different, like, notes to it that make it a little different, but maybe it tastes a bit like both. A little bit of one, a little bit of the other. Tasting better than either. Oh, I hate this, not being able to skip to the end. Yeah, it eats different stuff, yeah. Yeah, I assume it's herbivorous, so it's probably tastes better than bear. But it would have like a similar musculature and all that. Okay, bears are also omnivorous, so maybe Lagombi's an omnivore as well. Actually, From in-game lore. Oh, yes. That'd be weird. But in-game lore, the Zamite guts, which are just called monster guts, apparently are delicious. So, maybe it tastes good. People eat those components. I've never tried them, but I mean, I might. If someone had like a recognized restaurant, one bite, try it once, I would try it. I press the wrong button. But apparently it tastes good, so that's one confirmed food that probably tastes good. Actually, one of the foods here is Malfest roast. Or one of the ingredients at least. Can I do the food stuff here? Nope. Which suggests these people are eating Malfestio, I think. Which feels weird to me. Because that feels like eating an owl. And I don't know, owls feel weird as an idea. Laranoth? Anmo is probably that one monster. Rhinoplos, Malfestio, Dragontail. Dragontail could be like something common. Crab seems normal. Flying fish, ancient giant squid. I don't remember which quest that unlocked from. I hope it wasn't Nakarkos. I hope that was not unlocked from fighting Nakarkos. It's a bit of a bony monster. Serios would not taste good at all. It'd be inedible. Wait, where am I even fighting this? Marshlands. I'm surprised Puke Puke tail would taste good, which is probably why they chose to make it taste good. Oh no, the ancient giant squid comes from a Plesioth quest, so it's not related to Nakarkos. Yeah. You have to get right into the core. Though following, fictional, fiction, it would be delicious. Probably, if it's that hard to get to. Because that's how fiction works. If it's hard to get, it's delicious. No exceptions. Except when it's funny, because then it will obviously be an exception, and it will taste awful. Nope, that's bad. Yeah, and it's... I mean, it lives in... The one place I've seen it here, it's all very bone and death heavy. Which I don't know. Maybe that doesn't influence it, but... I mean, if it tasted like squid, then it would probably taste good, but... I guess mushrooms. Mushrooms live off of death. So I guess just because it's all death-centric doesn't mean it would taste poorly, or taste bad. The mushrooms are one of those foods where I don't understand disliking them, personally, but I also fully understand, like, a lot more, like, their kind of unpleasant perspective, disliking them. It's like the mushrooms, gills and stuff, and the texture's all specific. Are there any... Could Monster Hunter do, like, plant monsters? I assume not, because it would kind of not fit with the world, I think. But if there has been a plant monster, they might taste good. Ooh, you can actually see the Iodrome's teeth. They're very small, and there's not many of them. Oop. Good try. It ran away. It's not limping. Wow. I'm surprised. Well, I mean, it's terrible to say, but I think the safest monster to eat would probably be a Poogie. That would be the most secure food. It's not what I would want to eat the most, but it's probably the one that would be the most reliable. I couldn't. If I had to be sure the food wouldn't poison me, that's the one I would pick. But like, if people eat the other food, so I know it's, you know, obviously fine, then I'm not sure what I'd pick. It wouldn't be Poogie. It wouldn't be Moofies. Or Mufaz. And the buddy's name is Moofy. Like, unless Poogie is the name of it, they are just pigs. Nope. I'm bad. I'm gonna waste my last paintball. Good, didn't miss. Yeah. I think Aptonoth is up there. Like, Popo might also be fairly safe. Though I don't know. I don't know if just because it's similar to a real animal makes it seem safer. I don't think I'd pick Popo though. Bulldromes or Bullfangos. Bulldrome would probably taste like boar. Whatever boar tastes like, I don't know, but it probably tastes like fine. And they're frustrating in-game, making it all the more satisfying to eat them. They're probably frustrating in real life, in real fictional life. I think it's Bulldrome. I think that might be a good pick. But Aptonoth, I can agree, is like safe seeming as an option. Maybe boar tastes bad. I'm very low HP, wow. I guess the poison does just drain it and I get hit and I lose the red health. Oh. Wonder about Somnicanth. It'd be very fish-like. And maybe it could help you get to sleep. Like a supplement, like melatonin. You eat Somnicanth when you need to get to bed. Mosswine. That's probably a good pick too. Except they're mossy and it might not. But that's the outside. It all depends on their biology. What animals are there that are fairly normal? Or monsters that are fairly normal? Yeah. I wonder if it would have like... It kind of depends on how it's growing. Like if it's growing because it's like deep within the skin of the mosswine, that would be gross. And I don't think I could eat that. Because it would just be too off-putting. But if it's just on the surface, which is probably what it would make the most sense, other than the fact that it makes no sense to begin with. Like, if it's just on the surface, yeah, it wouldn't be bad. I think the real question is what would be the craziest monster that you'd be willing to try to eat? Yeah, might be part of it. Like the real, like, how far could it go and be relatively comfortable? Because obviously this is fake talk about eating fake creatures, so like it's not actually like some deep. Streams didn't start properly the last 2 times. It started fine this time, but I actually need to look into that. Maybe it was specific to some other component. Or if YouTube was just being weird recently. Oh, welcome back. Oh, nice jump. Because to me it's sort of... I'm the one that brought it up as an idea, but it sort of has that like... It's really more like what is crazy. That I can agree. That's fairly crazy. And not like just easy. But it becomes like, what makes a monster crazy to eat? Is it being poisonous? Is it being normal in a way that makes it like weird to eat from a real world I'm basically just stating this. I don't even know where to start, despite being the one that asked the question. Like, is it poison that's weird? Should I be thinking about things that would be weird to eat in reality and then transfer that to Monster Hunter? Like, I can agree with Tigrex, I think. I can see that as a crazy option. Like, yeah, that's one. I would never dare eat Valhazak. See, you'd have to be a lot braver than me. That's for sure. That actually might be... Valhazak might be what I was thinking Nakarkos would be as like a terrible option. But Valhazak would be worse. Yeah. I mean, just being near it. The effluvium stuff. You lose health. Though, can the effluvium kill you? Or would you just get incredibly sick? Like, if you stay in your Valhazak for too long, it cuts in half and half, but it can kill you? Okay. Out of range. Thank you, Iadrome. Oh, good timing. Yeah, Valhazak would be... It might be the worst. Other than other things that, like, would be just as bad because eating them would result in your death. It's the worst that you would be willing to eat, or the worst in general? Because worst you'd be willing to eat would be... I might not be willing to, but I can... I think that... Yeah. I would agree that Seltas Queen makes sense to me. I think Seltas Queen would probably be better than Seltas. Like, it's got the, like, heft. Maybe it would be like a crab. Oh. Hermitor and Senator would be delicious. Probably. I forgot about them. General eating ability. I completely forgot about them. But yeah, in terms of like weird ones, Seltas, I think I wouldn't go that far. How far would I go? I need a list of monsters to look at for a second. I would never eat Dodogama, but that's for other reasons. I don't know if it's the craziest, but like... Espinas feels in the correct direction to me. Like there's that like poisonous nature, but it's also fairly normal outside of the poison. Yeah, like it's fairly minor. Just looking at lists of monsters, it's like, no, definitely not Bishaten. Yeah. A little more filling than a poison dart frog, at least. You'd have a full stomach when you died from the poison. Persimmon. Oh, like from Bishatin. Yeah, I've never had a persimmon, but I would try it. It's not really eating the monster, but I think it's appropriate. Where am I going? I need to actually pay attention. Arctic Ridge. Hypnocatress, Boldrome. I'm trying to look at lists. Oh, actually, the I keep forgetting the name, but the like cockatrice, the fire cockatrice from Wilds, might taste a lot like chicken. I'm just thinking about monster. That's not at all a weird monster, even. Metris. Yeah, probably. But it would be a lot closer to chicken than I think, like, I don't know. A lot of stuff in reality is said to taste like chicken. Like, I'd assume it would taste more like chicken than snake does. Which I don't know if it tastes even slightly like chicken, but... You know, I think the only thing crazy about it is, like, the scale of the monster. But, like, I've never tried snake or anything, but apparently it's edible. I would be willing to try Dolometer. Yeah. It would probably be, like, other than maybe, you know, issues surrounding poison. Well, yeah, but I would assume it would be snake-like. Just big snake. Like, other than concerns about poison stuff, it would Lullabarina would probably not be that different from other, like, spiders. I'm kind of sick of Blangonga's, like, dashing around a lot. It's just kind of slow. Yeah. It would probably be... That's probably one that could be eaten in, like, a shark fin soup type thing, where the only value it has is the texture. It's like you stew it in some, like, strongly flavored mixture, and then you just chew on it for a long time. So you don't really eat it for the sake of nutrition, you just eat it as like a flavor-based delivery. I bet one person could eat it and not die. I've not read in-game stuff about Khezu and eating it, but... Build up an immunity. Eat it slowly. That hitbox feels kind of weird. I pressed Y to put my weapon away. Yankutku and that other bird guy that picks up eggs that I can't remember, Kuluyaku, would both probably be fairly simple. Yeah. Kuluyaku, Yankutku, both fairly easy. Oh yes, Diablos is here again. I mean, obviously Diablos tastes like pickled cucumbers, right? Obviously. Yeah, but probably worth it. Probably not worth it actually compared to like any other like Aptonoth or something. I'm just not fighting. I leave and come back, and then he'll de-aggro, hopefully. Oh, nope. Hello again. Oh, rude. Yeah, Deviljho really likes intruding in this 5-star hub. Fight each other. That's one thing I miss from Rise. And World. I really miss them fighting each other. That's not the direction I was moving. Okay, he left. Good. Atolka's probably not tasty. But it's probably not that much worse than other bug things, so it might be fine. Actually, do you know the, like... I'm gonna call it a meme. Though it's kind of just a fact about how uranium is like billions of calories or whatever. I bet like Xeno'jiiva would just be so much energy you would... Just far too much energy to intake. Unless it's been established that the bioenergy has all been consumed in the birth of Xeno'jiiva or whatever. Probably not a safe meal. Oh, lucky. Oh, hello, Deviljho. What's your problem? I do need to bring dung pods and stuff. I'm too lazy. Just stop. I do think they do damage to each other. They just don't attack each other, which is a shame. I'm gonna... You know what? This is a terrible idea. I'm gonna get ground tremored into hit, into roar into hit, and just die. Ground tremor, roar, or ground tremor, hit, roar, hit, stun, dead. I guess also Deviljho grab would kill me. Agreed. And it's working. Thank you. Why do you stop attacking me? You just got tired, I guess? Oh, Deviljho also has ground tremors? Fun. Love ground tremors. They're fine. I just don't like the weapon sheathing. It's useful though. Kinda wish it was just consistent. Oh, I didn't even know you could do that. Oh, hello. I have to be careful. I need to eat. Yeah. Oh, base jump. Yeah, playing on Switch. Please let me eat. Yeah, I figured. That's fair. Oop. Very greedy. Very lucky. Oh. Ground tremor. Oh, give me. Here, thank you. Well, can't do anything to stop this. Gonna rocket jump again. Oh, you went that way. I probably should wait until he slept. Yeah, like I think... I know that everything... I know Gen U's camera is sort of natively functional. I just don't... If older gens, you mean games older than that, then I can definitely see where camera becomes a problem. I can't remember if I've ever tried messing with Citra. Citra's the 3DS, right? The 3DS emulator? Was it... Yes, the 3DS one. Because what I know is I think 4U itself, I think, has weird camera controls to begin with. I'm gonna check. Okay, I don't have that. I actually think I've tried to mess with Citra not that long ago. but I was trying it using a controller. And even then the camera controls felt like controller Citra camera controls for that felt clunky. But I think that's a like for you and before, I think the camera controls were just weird. I got rid of this a while ago because I stopped trying to use it. The art energy charge 2 is basically, it will, I think energy charge 2 fully restores or almost fully restores the Switch Axe's sword gauge and gives some amount of affinity. So it has a little bit of a buff after use, and it mostly removes the need to fight in axe form. So you just continue sword attacks, and it's more convenient that way. I don't know how much it gives though. Charge 2. Sorry. Thing a lot. Okay, that quest is done. Someone wants to talk to me. It's probably this person. I think it's specifically a Switch Axe Hunter art. So energy charge 2. Maybe they all fully recharge, I'm not sure. Basically just the most convenient way to aerial combat. I think I'm gonna be frustrated with this hunt, so I should do it now. What are these other? Wait, I'm here to fight. Oh. Rude. Gotta go find Shogun, which is generally in this area, in the caves. Yes. It's the Sergio Switch Axe, which has been kind of the only one I've been using for far too long. I need to find a different one. It's just so convenient. With, like, the whole... I mean, it's good for raw, so it's just useful in general. The roll recharge is really good with aerial, but it's kind of boring. This, I'm at 5-star hub. 5-star hub, which I guess So 5-star is the second level of high rank, but I can't get this Regio Switch Axe without doing the village quest first. Because I'd have to be 6-star village, I think. Oh, he stopped moving. I didn't bring sushi fish. I regret my choices immediately. 1. Oh, don't run to that. Might be safe. Bad position. Let's get me out of here. Okay, the mount should be soon. There's the mount. Oh. Let's not go quick. Okay, I can do it right now. This will give me full gauge. And it all works. Yep. Bad. Lucky. I don't understand supplies. Lucky. Overly aggressive, but unpunished, mostly. I don't know. I feel like, admittedly I don't know the endgame here, and I haven't actually played Switch Axe in World. I can definitely say that aerial Switch Axe feels like an effective, like, very simple choice. But also I don't know if any weapons, like, I guess, like, maybe falling off compared to the upper, like, limit, like the max potential of some weapons, like, they can't do anything like bow, where bow can kind of one-shot some, or super fast kills with it. I don't have the impression Switch Axe can do that. Yeah, I don't know, I feel like just due to the nature of managing a gauge at all, I feel like it would be like not the best beginner weapon, but like a step above beginner. Yeah, the Rise, I enjoyed that version. It was fun. Like, I feel like Switch Axe is like, I don't know, a step above. Maybe dual blades might be simpler. I don't know about Gen U dual blades. I might be wrong. But like, Switch dual blades as a baseline for that, that would be like a very beginner-friendly weapon. Or at least once you understand the demon mode. It's not... I guess I kind of only feel like, to me, the Great Sword feels like the pinnacle of difficult weapons. just because I'm really bad at charge attacks and properly managing it. But yeah, switch axe is definitely not crazy. It is comfy though. Oh, why can the crab walk in lava? Might be doomed. Yep. Kick it up, run. Yeah. Like, actually slow weapons are awful, I think. Well, not awful, they're not bad. I'm just uncomfortable relatively. Like, switch axe in this, well, specifically aerial, is not a slow weapon. And like, hammer, greatsword, those sorts of weapons that are very slow feeling do indeed have that like danger feeling. Like, the first weapon that I was actually comfortable using was like Insect Glaive, and that was because you could jump and run away from stuff. It's like you didn't have to worry as much. I don't, unless I'm missing something, I don't think it's in this game. I haven't checked thoroughly, but I was kind of surprised, but I think it is. I hate bleed because I can't. It's not bleed, it's burn actually. I forgot it wasn't bleed. Lucky. I think VSD was added at least after this game. Or ZSD, I don't know. It's one of those things where Z is the pronunciation that I know, but ZSD sounds more correct. So Zero Sum is in World. I've just never done it. I think it must have been added in World. Oh. I didn't think it knew I was here. This is bad. I think it's what I've played the most. And it's basically the only thing I've been playing in Generations Ultimate. I don't know. I don't think it's my favorite weapon overall though. Like, I guess in terms of actually playing it, I guess it could be my main weapon. But I'm always partial to Insect Glaive. Just, if I do Insect Glaive, I have bad habits that I develop, so I don't use it. And I don't want to deal with making an Insect Glaive in this game right now. Because there's some sort of complicated mechanism behind it for Kinsects. But I think once Wilds is out, I'm gonna be big onto Insect Glaive. I like Charge Blade. Unfortunate. I like Charge Blade as well, because it's just big numbers. I think those are my three favorite weapons. Witch Axe, Charge Blade, Insect Glaive. What would your favorite weapons be? Weapon or weapons, I guess. If it's hit and run, is it dual blades? I don't know if longsword actually is hit and run. Very stand your ground and counter everything. Bad. Deserved hit. I'll bleed. No. No. Just let me leave. Let me just walk through here. Yeah. Like, I think I like weapons with minor mini-game sort of mechanics. Like gauges and stuff to manage. Oh yeah. I'm definitely really bad at like anything except for the super amped element discharge type attacks. I'm bad at actually using normal amped element discharges, but it's still fun. So it's still satisfying to use. Okay, must have gone. Doesn't look like I can go up this way. It's just a down arrow, so it must be through this way. Where is it? Is it here? Oh, it is. Weird. I think my most... Like, I've got through World recently. Most of the way. I haven't done everything in the base game. But I did it all with Charge Blade, and it was not actually a real estimate, because I did it with Defender stuff because I wanted to do it quickly. But it got really crazy in Sunbreak Charge Blade with, like, if you had an elemental file, correct matching element, you could get crazy numbers. Like, I didn't even optimize it properly, and it was a lot of damage. Very satisfying. I've played and finished, mostly, Rise Sunbreak. I've played World to, like, the end of World. I haven't done Iceborne. And Generations Ultimate. I haven't really played anything else, any of the earlier ones. I think I've tried to play 4U. I played a tiny bit and then I was like, no. Doesn't really... The controls are too old for me. I think all three that I've actually played... Well, and I've played stories, but those don't count. They're within the thing, they're not the same. I mean, if I can finish this before then, I might play Iceborne again, but... Or at all. That's gonna take a long time if I'm doing all these quests. Nibblesnarf's fun. Oh, desert, definitely. I don't think I could ever actually commit to playing through 4U at this stage. Even Generations Ultimate. There's so many, like, outdated mechanics that have been, I would say, objectively improved. that it would just be rough to go back. Like, take all from the end of quests. The way that, like, preset items are done, are handled later, like, it's just... all those things that have changed are just really difficult to go back to. Is that... I'm trying to picture... Yeah, I think that's what I thought you meant, because I mix up Kuliaku and that. Kuliaku's the egg grabber, right? And Yankutku's the one that's pink. I mix those names up a lot. Oh, I didn't bring bombs. Shoot. I guess I don't get to interact with the fun mechanic. Oh well. It's a shame. Oh, wrong button. Yeah, I forgot to bring bombs. It's like the most fun mechanic about the monster, and I forgot all about it. I don't think I can finish the fishing. Oh, it got it, good. Like, Nibblesnarf eating bombs is one of the best mechanics. It's really fun. It's not crazy unique, but it's... well, it's fairly unique for this series, but... I'm just sad I forgot to bring bombs. And since it's high rank, they don't give me any bombs for free right away. So I have to wait for supplies to arrive. But once supplies arrive, I can go grab some and blow them up. I'm not actually sure. Like, the only thing I can think it does here is it probably pops him out when he's like fully submerged, like Cephadrome does, but I'm not actually sure. Because he doesn't actually stay fully submerged as long as some of these monsters do. So it's kind of hard to hit a Sonic Bomb. Oh, I'm bad. I got so greedy there. Kind of the weirdest monster you find fighting right in its mouth. I think I'm bad about using or bringing consumables properly. Like, I forgot to bring bombs. I forget to bring Sonic Bombs when fighting Cephadrome. Where am I? Ah, I'm pit. Nice and safe. Let me reload. Greedy. And it was worth it. Not quite. I'm gonna get hit. Oh, I didn't. Oh no. I've been trying to do... my current goal is to do all the quests below G rank that aren't event quests. So I've just been doing all of them. think once I reach G rank, I'm probably going to run out of steam to do every single quest. Oh, that was bad. I almost walked right into that. Mostly because I feel like doing all the quests will make sure that this takes until February. Where if I rushed, I'd reach the end game a lot quicker. And then maybe it wouldn't last until February. Still might, but... And I mean, at the rate I'm going now, it probably would, but... Oh, nice try. Nope, bad. Okay, good try. Supplies, now I have bombs. So when it leaves, I'm gonna go grab that. If it leaves, it will go to the oasis, and that will be helpful. What is it doing? Oh yeah. I might not know all the answers, but if there's something that I know and you're curious, I can try to explain it or mention what I know. Which is, again, I haven't looked at... Well, actually, I think years ago I looked at a guide relating to the game, but I haven't looked at any of that, mostly to keep it unspoiled. Grab the bombs. Please, bombs. Free map. Sonic bombs. They give you sonic bombs, which means they definitely work. They still give mini first aids, though. It's kind of sad. I guess because it's not G rank. Yes. I don't know how much damage they deal, but they definitely heal me occasionally. Actually, no, they have killed monsters for me a couple times. They will finish off monsters sometimes, so they do help. They will hit you, like in World and Rise, to save you from... Oh, hold it on. Okay. They will save you from status effects. Though. There are a few status effects in this game where you don't really want your Palico to save you, because it causes more confusion. Like, if Malfestio, the owl, if it confuses you, I actually think it's better to not get hit by the Palico, because the Palico sends you flying. Yeah, they're... I don't think they're as strong as they might be in Rise and Sunbreak, because supposedly they're super strong in Rise and Sunbreak. That might be more Palamutes that are super strong. Yeah, like they heal amounts. What are you doing? Oh, mount. Nice. Oh, greedy. That was terrible. They don't... There's no, I've never seen anything beyond, like, collateral damage. I think they do damage when they hit each other, but there's no turf wars or any of the fun stuff. They just both focus on killing the hunter. which is hectic. Wait, I should be sonic bombing now. Too late, but... Oh. Jump pad. Yeah, they just both focus you. And it sort of makes me think of the, There's like an arena quest in Sunbreak where, for me, the best solution was let the monsters accidentally hit each other. Okay, that's actually fine. And it becomes sort of like that. Just staying out of the way. Oh, cool. I guess that not many of them, then. Because I haven't seen anything like that yet. Nope. Like, oh. Like Seregios and maybe Rathalos could have that? Because there's something about them. You know, let's just place a bomb. It's not going to work because he's going to... Oh, he actually ate it. But it didn't explode. Oh, very delayed. Weird. I've had him do that and he didn't eat it. He just exploded when he ran into it. So I wasn't confident that he'd actually eat that. Oop, I missed. But, good monster. Kind of want to... This is something that I'm... am I willing to spoil that for myself? I guess I'll see what sort of special interactions exist. I'm kind of curious. It might spoil the monsters, but... Shock Pitfall? No. Okay, I probably searched the wrong thing to try to find this. Sorry. Oh. This Bolbadon really doesn't like me. I wonder what sort of equivalent there is in Generations Ultimate. There are bond attacks in World? Cool, but there's probably only like a couple. Oh, small nimble snare. Okay. Oh, shoot, wrong button again. Trying to look at whether there's any examples. It doesn't seem like there's any so far that I can find quickly. Okay, I'm looking at this. What do I want to do today? Yeah, I'm probably not finishing this tier today. I think I'm going to do 2 more hunts. Lavasioth and Baroth. I think that's what I'll do for today. I just picked that, so it should be hot. Maybe. But it is what it is. If they're here, then it's good. Oh. Wait, when I Baroth? Baroth will be out here. Oh yeah, Baroth in this game is such a weirdly different version compared to Rise. It's also different compared to World, but it's just so orange. Such a weird... It's a weird change. Clipping into the monster while mounted because it's not set up properly. It's so weird. I don't know, I feel like Baroth gets a... I think Baroth really benefits in this game from the existence of Uragaan. Because to me they're kind of similar, but Baroth is less annoying. I mean... I'd say there's probably... It would either be the direct inspiration, or they both would have had to have been inspired from the same... I hate how much it can turn. It bothers me. I mention that every time though. But it's either that, or like, they both have the same, like, Sun Wukong sort of origin. Because I'm pretty sure Goku would have been, based on a lot of this stuff, would be based on that, but I could be wrong. Like the whole Monkey King, Goku is kind of he had a tail, right? 'Cause he's a monkey person thing. He goes around on a cloud. Though the enraged thing, I don't know if that has anything to do with the Monkey King mythology. That might be its own thing that would definitely be more likely to be a proper... More likely to point to Rajang being Saiyan inspired. Oop, that was lucky. This is a question of timing. Oh. Oh, deserved. Took my hand off the controller. Oh. You never once. Oh. You don't... No, I don't think it has the transformation. I'm just thinking wrong monkey. And jumping into the air. No. What? Okay, I guess I just have to sit here. I don't think he did. Actually, no, he has... Like, I don't think he has strength transformations, but he has like the 72 transformations or something. But I think it's more likely that it's a Dragon Ball thing. And basically, I think that's the only other possible origin I could imagine that they could draw from. "72 earthly transformations." It's more likely to be Dragon Ball than that, though. I don't think it's a superpower form scenario. Kinda curious what's up with the design of... I'm assuming it's a case of like, oh, Goku learned to put his tail away so he doesn't show that he's a monkey. Whereas as a child they can't because they're a child. I'm not particularly invested in this question. It feels very... He lost it? He should just have... He should look for it, you know? Just look for it in the last place you left it. Why does he have a monkey tail if he's is he a vegetable? Yeah, he's a vegetable. Why does he have a monkey tail? Why are the vegetables monkeys? Or like apes, or I guess great ape is an ape more than a monkey. It's funny. They have a lot of, I'm gonna say, gimmicks. Like, they could just be monkeys, or they could just be named after vegetables, but they're both. Which is a lot. They've got a lot of traits. I hate this map. Well, this specific zone. I don't like climbing. It's always slow. But naturally, not being able to turn into a great ape is not actually an issue for Goku because he's still the strongest. Because friendship powers. Oh. No, I think it's, my impression is, well, no, just the generic, like, things are solved by friendship, like, teamwork and working together is the real solution to anything that they can't confront individually. Well, except for whoever it is that has to use fusion magic. I don't know anything about it. I just know it's fusion based, so. Can enemies fuse? If so, then yeah, no power friendship there. Yeah, just shoot it. That's the solution. Blast everything. Oh, but they're clearly best friends, obviously, though. They might hate each other, but they're best friends. Except probably not, they probably have better friends. I mean... I have to imagine... he'd not be the best person. If there's any psychological connection with the fusion stuff. They have very... My impression is they have very different personalities, so it probably would not be fun. Like, wikis for characters are funny to look at sometimes. You see the, you can find Goku's death dates with clear spoilers, given the numbers shown. Okay, one monster left. Being an entirely different being's kind of neat, depending on how it interacts. Of course, it's a story, so it goes exactly however the author wants it to go, but it raises questions. What do I want to fight? I'm doing one more. Sure, Basarios. I don't like Basarios. That's a good way to end. Shouldn't it be Jerry? Yes. It'd be pretty funny. Oh, no. Two dudes named Tom and Terry created a someone named Terry. Oh, that would be funny. It's like, oh, new character introduced. They have the same name. Terami. I hate locating monsters on this map. Looking for Basarios. Might be up here. Vegeta's just generic vegetable. I wonder what the best vegetable name would be. Like carrots plus a different food. Oh, hello. Convenient. Yeah, that does track. That's the exact name they would go for. And it's just as non-threatening of a name as it feels. It was a fairly strong poison. There's definitely a clear overlap between... Oh, I'm inside of a rock. Sonic and... I mean, any overlap would obviously exist, because they're both popular media pieces. Why is it spamming poison? Why can't it just go easy on me? Instead do fire or sleep. Please let me leave. Thank you. Not worth it. Got the reload at least. Something just flashed. Hopefully it's just in the game. Nope. Danger. Steamrolled. Hypno Steam was used, so substance of Steamroller. Steamroller. Were they previously steam powered? I never thought about that name. I know. Cause I know they, like, they have water that they put on the, or they can put onto the drum that rolls, depending on the use case, but I just don't know what they currently, maybe there's steam inside somewhere. Maybe there's... Body slam. Oh. Deserved. You can get poisoned again. King to freeze for a second. Okay. Oh, I can get hit. I didn't get it. Good. Actually, a good hitbox. Ah. Steamroller is a form of road roller that is powered by a steam engine. Which means that they probably should, like, defaulting to calling them all steamrollers is probably inaccurate. Unless, of course, this is Wikipedia. Wikipedia could be wrong. But you've never heard them called, well, I mean, there's specific terms. I guess compactor. Apparently there were horse-drawn road rollers. Huh. Neat. Road rollers are frequently referred to as steamrollers regardless of their method of propulsion. Because the fact that they were pulled by, apparently, pulled by horses, I think makes the common term steamroller make sense, because the distinction between steam and a horse would matter. But then afterwards, the distinction between steam and diesel doesn't really make that much of a difference. Because externally it looks the same. Except probably steamrollers probably output steam, but... Oh, I was holding the button down there, but... Oh no. What they do... Because I've worked in that context a bit. They actually just spray water directly onto the drum that makes contact with asphalt, which then steams because the asphalt's really hot. Yeah. Like I've done, I guess like, maybe it's basically testing to see if it's compacted using a nuclear density testing gauge. I didn't do the actual there. I just served as the quality, either quality control or quality assurance, one of the two. It's not the worst job, but it's not the best job in the world. It's fairly easy though. Oh no, it's like quality control, you're probably correct. But within the context there are like, there were two people, there's like official city inspectors will be control or assurance, and then the other is what is like privately hired by the developers or whoever as like another opinion. There's a whole lot of stuff that goes on in construction that I don't know a ton about. Like, oh, maybe I'm thinking about something different though. I might not be thinking about that job. It might be specifically I could go into this for hours probably. But, well no, like I might be thinking about the people, when asphalt is tested, the actual asphalt mixture itself needs to be tested in a lab, and multiple samples need to be taken. So one of those might be quality control, one might be quality assurance. That might be what I'm mixing up. Where the person doing the testing might be quality control, but then there's different groupings for the samples. Because there's a lot that goes into that. Because there's just a ton that goes into roads, which I'm not like passionate about. I've just had to deal with it a bit. And it's slightly more interesting than I would say would be assumed normally. But it's not very interesting. Though. Like, the best fact pertaining to road adjacent stuff is that you can heat asphalt in a microwave. You have it in a cardboard box, put it in a microwave, heat it up, it generally doesn't burn. It only sometimes catches fire if you place the box in a microwave wrong, or there's some metal mixed in. But fires are rare. Oh. Please stop. You're not plus off. Okay, this guy should be almost dead. Okay. I still don't understand why it's blue. It's probably the minerals, but it's just funny. Ah. He's faking it. The Gypceros, you know? They're obviously related, right? They have 2 legs, 2 wings, a tail. It's obviously Gypceros. Look at those sharp lines. Yeah. Make sure it doesn't fake it. Yeah. That would be pretty fun. That would be pretty interesting. Like a way to harvest Basarios and rock-like things, place a bunch of bombs after it's dead and just blow it up. Well, this is where I will be stopping for today. Yeah, blast mining of Basarios. I'm gonna stop for today. Yeah, it's not super late yet, but I can't play too much of this, otherwise I will go crazy. But yeah, I'll see you around. I'll probably be playing the Minecraft mod pack again next time. So, I hope you have a nice day. And in general, have a nice day. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.